Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about some recent hateful messages I have received from an online hater, and I received a couple messages in recent time. Somebody that is unleashing a lot of anger toward me, and first one was on Instagram somewhere near May 10th, around that time of this year, 2024, and made a number of derogatory comments about me on a post I had there, and telling me about needing to enable comments, and talking about my age, and I'm 55 years old. It's not other people's responsibility to help me, and basically just running, basically saying one negative thing about me after another. And it's interesting because the person in that first comment, a person was said, well, let me kind of rewind. The person used a username and something like Fatal Valley 1134. I think Fatal, if I'm saying right, Fatal Valley, wasn't this a rapper or someone at some point? Anyway, the thing is, it's obviously it's coming from a cryptic, anonymous name. Basically, then this person is not using his or her real name. I have a feeling it's a she, but anyway. So, person in that first message on Instagram, on the comment on the Instagram post, includes stating something about, man don't work, man don't eat, or something like that. The thing is, I wrote the person, back, and responded to him or her, and it basically stated, you're putting this message as something from the Bible, but yet you're not even acting like someone. That's biblical by any means. The thing is, I can at least, put my true name out there, unlike this person. And the thing too is, the second comment, which came on May 20th, it was through anonymously through a GoFundMe message that was sent to me, and it was through GoFundMe, and a number of, again, derisive, derogatory, statements from this person, this really hateful message. And saying I'm almost 60 years old, nobody's going to take care of you, stop begging, and refers to me as a cancer wimp, not the cancer disease, but I guess the cancer sun sign, zodiac sign, wimp. Well, what's ironic is, this person refers to me as a wimp, but what I think is likely she is not even using the true identity, his or her true identity, but yet, the person is concealing their true name, writing me this time through, the name Fatal Valley again, which I believe was a rapper, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name of a rapper. If you're calling me a wimp, right? But yet you don't even have the courage to even use your true name. Now, why is that? Who's really afraid here? Why don't you gotta get your courage, and use your real name if you want to confront me. Do it in a way where you're actually doing it in the right manner, in the way that it's more, it shows more courage on your part. It's not like, here you are, if you're gonna say that I'm a wimp, what does this say about you? If you're concealing your identity, I mean, at least like with me, you're writing me at my, at an account with my actual name on it. And the thing is, the person probably won't write me through Facebook or certain other social media platforms, because the identity would be divulged then, because it's probably in that person's account. So what this person does is uses this Instagram name, the Fatal Valley whatever 1134, as a means to keep their identity hidden and concealed. The thing about this is that it seems like this is not just like a regular, I call a regular hater, somebody that, would have some disdain for my videos, right? Didn't like, something in the videos that I'm doing. But what this, person is, it really seems more of like some personal animosity toward me. When you're calling somebody names, it's a little different than just saying, oh, your videos are boring or monotonous. You say, your intro is always the same, and the thing is, that's more of somebody that just would have a general disdain for what you're doing. But in this, what's happening with this person is that he or she has more of a general disdain. It's not just about my videos, it's about me. What has caused this person to hate me so much? I had, speculated and theorized maybe this person is somebody that I've corresponded with previously and we had a rift and, there was some dispute. Maybe I blocked the person or the person blocked me, and this is what's coming. And as a result of this is why, all this hatred is unleashed toward me by this person. And the thing is, if I don't know, who you are, then I can't really determine, what the cause of the anger is. It'd be hard to work something out. I would give, because I figure the person that did this, that's writing me these, hateful, antagonistic, messages, is going to see this video, but by the title of the video, the person's going to look at it and see what I'm saying. And if you are, if you do see this, fatal valley, whatever you're calling yourself now, I would actually give you an opportunity so you could talk to me on some video chat, some form of messenger, and we can talk this out, because I can't understand what I could have done to prompt this hate from the person. And I'm just saying, maybe if there's something where if we were connected somehow in the past, and you're angry at me based on something, did we have some dispute or something some time ago, and this is like your revenge toward me, if this is the case, I could actually unblock you on Instagram and we could have a video chat if you're willing to unveil your identity. You want to call me a wimp, but yet you can't show me who you are. And I would like to know who you are, because we can, better, I can ascertain what's going on and see if we can resolve a possible issue. I don't know why you would be so angry at me, and what have I done something to you that is causing this, and that, and I don't believe I've really done anything to anyone to really, get to really justify this kind of hatred directed at me, and that's why, I'm a little confused about this. And the thing is, she calls me, or he, or whoever, he or she, in the message from that was done through the GoFundMe fundraiser, says something about, he or she loves watching a wimp with no dignity, and that my mammy did a number on me, and for someone, I would say, likely had, little car, if any car. I mean, it maybe had some correspondence with this person, but, the thing is, somebody, but probably never in person. So, how can you even, gauge something like this when you don't even hardly know anything about me? And you're making all, these judgments, casting these aspersions on someone that you barely even know. She says also, he or she says in the second message from the GoFundMe site, something about, Never trust a man over 50 without a beard. They're usually perverts. And the thing about that is, making a statement like that, where is there, how is there a correlation with those, with the statements, a beard, somebody that's over 50 and doesn't have a beard, okay, is a pervert. That's like saying, somebody that walks, on a, with their foot on a 45-degree angle has a below average IQ. Or if I were to say that somebody that's hiding, behind a rapper name, automatically has insecurities and identity issues, or has a below average IQ. We could all, play Twister, right? We could turn the shoebox into a humidor, or, the bicycle crank into the oven rotisserie. I mean, there's always things, that could be, we could twist things around however we want to, The thing about this is, well, it makes me think that I may have had some correspondence with this person in the past due to all this anger again being unleashed toward me. And that's, that's why I'm wondering, why is there so much hostility being directed at me by this person? These messages came to me. It was after I made that video, about the lack of support from the astrological community. Now I'm wondering if something hit home from that video, because, in that video, I had stated something about how, bothers me that a lot of us, collectively, will gravitate towards celebrities, right? And, we give them attention. And most of the time, celebrities aren't even going to respond to us. But yet, at times, we could be oblivious to the people that, we should be giving more attention to. The people that could be closer to us, just the regular folk in life, not the celebrities. The people that will appreciate us more, when we're reached out to. And that's what, and maybe this is something that hit home with this person. Maybe this person feels guilty of that and has been giving, more of that attention to the celebrities as opposed to the people that truly deserve it, that are more deserving of the attention. So, and really in the support, that they actually need. And that's where I think, some of this may have come from. But it was after, at least shortly after I made that video, I believe, or, fairly recent time after I put that up, that's when I got the first message through a comment on an Instagram post I have. And then, and on May 20th, I got this thing from on the GoFundMe fundraiser message. So, yeah, it's, and he or she is reminding me about being shadow banned, on YouTube. Well, I don't need to be, constantly reminded of that. That's already been stated. It's been established. And the thing about it is, the reason, I still do, my videos on there, even in all likelihood being shadow banned, is the fact that because of my unbridled passion and enthusiasm for astrology, and that should show people right there that I'm not about, all about viewership or being a glory hound. I mean, because I just truly love astrology. A lot of people that, find out that they're all likelihood shadow banned on a site may just stop doing the videos completely, but I don't feel like I need to be a quitter and give up completely, because there's people out there, there's loyal and steadfast fans of my videos that still will watch, are still going to watch them. And the thing about this is, when somebody, unleashes all this hatred toward another person, you wonder if they may be angry at themselves to some degree. Is this a reflection of their own inadequacies? And if they're angry at themselves and they're trying to find somebody, like a sounding board, almost like they're trying to find somebody to take their frustrations out. and they really should be getting, like an anger management group or something that could actually help them, instead of just, going, just being a troll and a hater. I mean, what is that accomplishing? And that's where, I'm just trying to determine, ascertain why this person has all this anger, toward me. And also calls me not just a cancer wimp. There's something where it says gullible cancer wimp that I'm referred to as. And I don't understand what does gullibility have to do with anything. Yeah, it's like it just doesn't seem to, gullibility doesn't seem to have anything to do with she's trying to make this connection with me being shadow banned and then being a gullible cancer wimp because I continue to make my constant attempts at begging, and that one thing doesn't even whether I'm gullible or not, it has nothing. One thing has nothing to do with the other, so it just kind of makes you wonder, what's going on with this person, and the thing is, what I would suggest to the person, if you're watching, I think you'll probably see this video at some point, or at least hear about it. I'll say that, why you got to try to bring somebody else down? Why don't you try to establish your own legacy as opposed to trying to ruin someone else's? I mean, try to do something productive for society. Stop, worrying about, people that do, videos that you don't like or whatever. Because I really don't think it could have been anything that I did to you on a personal level. And that's why, this doesn't really make any sense. It's like a senseless attack for some reason. And why can't you, why do you have to be so cryptic? Why can't you, reveal and divulge who you actually are to me? And then we can go from there. And, that's what I think, should be done. Because you don't really have the right to be calling me out and saying I'm a wimp when you can't even show your identity. I think that's cowardly, really, to be honest with you. There's a word called pusillanimous or something similar. Going to the Edwin Learnard Gemini Moon Thesaurus here. It's I like to, Gemini Moon likes to teach people new words from time to time, in case you didn't know. And the thing is, that's what I wanted to get at in this video. And I hope the person that sent me these less than hospitable messages sees this and listens to what I'm saying. And and I would like to be able to talk to the person at some point if they have the ability, and the person has the ability and courage to actually show who he or she is, instead of hiding behind some rapper name. You don't have to be somebody else. You can be yourself. Be true to who you are. And people could say whatever they want about me, but the thing is, at least I'm a true person. I'm always true to who I actually am. I don't have to hide behind a pseudonym or any kind of fake identity. This is where so that's what I wanted to get at with this video. So anyway, people, guess I'll wish you guys and gals a happy full moon in Sagittarius today as well. So anyway, people, this is Edwin Learnard, and until next time, stay well.